and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Capricorn. For your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Capricorn placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before you get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. I don't do readings or payments through Instagram DM, so be aware of fake pages. I'll never message you first, and my ONLY Insta is linked directly below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well in the description below. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, live streams, and so much more on there. And other than that, we're just going to get into your tea, Capricorn, and see what's going on with you guys. All right, let's see. Let's start here with intuition and insight. Good for you, Cap. It says your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you into the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. So you guys, if you're manifesting things, I'm tapping into a group of Capricorns. You're manifesting something and you can literally feel it coming. You can feel it coming in. There's definitely been a shift in energy, and I feel like you guys are very much so naturally trusting your intuition because I don't feel like that block of anxiety or worry or fear. Like, you guys may have had that for the weeks leading up to now, or this may be something honestly that's coming into you soon. But tapping into this energy, I feel like you guys are already here. You're already confident. You feel good. Yeah, and you're very intuitive right now. Six of Thought. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Okay, you guys. Wow, super, super cool. So for some of you, your intuition may be leading you to take some sort of leap of faith that would lead you to a whole nother place. So that's really awesome. We have the Eight of Emotion. This could also be preparation because, you know, with everything going on, not everyone's border is open for you to even travel if you wanted to. So you guys may have, up until now, Capricorn, been getting these intuitive nudges like, hey, you know, I should move here, or, you know, I should cross state lines and start a new life there, where whatever it is for you. Trust your intuition at this time. Trust your intuition. Don't be afraid, oh, well, I won't know anyone, or I don't know the language. Well, that's an actual rational fear, to be honest. You should probably know at least a few things to get you by until you can learn more while you're there. But yeah, you guys, like, fear's gotta go. Fear has no place in Capricorn's life and Capricorn's space right now. Eight of Emotion. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful and insightful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new city, or initiate other important changes. Do what is right for you and seek out your magical new life. Wow. Another card back to back talking about some sort of moving, talking about some sort of journey for Capricorn. We have the Ten of Emotion. This one says, life is blessing you with a loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you are rewarded with unconditional love. So wow, Capricorn, you guys, this feels like rebirth. Like, this feels like literally a rebirth of everything. Like, I feel like you guys have gone through a whole transition. I feel like you guys have gone through a whole ascension, and now you're literally a whole new person. It's like rebirth. That's the only way I can explain it, because it's like a whole new world emerging, and the universe is asking you to fully put yourself in that new world. You know, you've gone through all this healing now. You know, maybe if you're a homeowner or someone who truly doesn't wish to move, you love where you are, then it's time to redecorate. Or for some of you, it may be time to move, you know, to a different apartment, a different, you know, space, so you can truly feel where you are now, because you're not in the same place that you were. Like, I feel like a whole transformation is happening, and now you guys are being blessed with the gift of unconditional love because of the love that you've given to other people, etc. And then we have the Three of Abundance. This one says, your passions will lead to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything that there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. Yeah, now you're being called to create. And it's like, after all you've been through, Capricorn, how could you even doubt that anything is possible? Like, at the beginning of, you know, the heartbreak, the beginning of the disappointment, the beginning of losing your job, you felt so shook. Like, reflect on that and reflect on how you literally had no clue how things would work out. And now that you are where you are, that is the proof that anything is possible. So don't hold yourself back. Your shadow self typically likes to scream, whereas your higher self gracefully leads. So if you feel like, you know, fear creeping in, just know it's you against you. That's it. It's you against you. That is your shadow self, because you've gotten through so much. That is literally proof that anything is possible. So it's time to move forward, you guys. I was just talking to someone the other day in a private read about how, you know, we were talking about they didn't really know what they wanted to do. Hold on, a car flew out. They didn't really know what they wanted to do, and we came up with this idea, like, let's just go on Groupon and find a bunch of like cheap activities and things that you can try, pottery, painting, skydiving, I don't know, and see like what excites you, what can turn into a career for you, you know, what can lead you to the next phase in your life. This is great. I really feel that you've done your part. We have the Justice card here. So that lets me know, Capricorn, that the tide is changing, you know. Karma is being dealt out, and it's in your favor. We got the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys are still in the headspace, and that's why I was saying at the bare minimum you may want to redecorate. I'm in the midst of redecorating right now. It's turned out to be really fun. It gives you something to focus on, and by the time it's all done, I just know it's going to feel like a whole new place. It already does, and I haven't really even started all the way yet. So you guys, that may be something that you want to do as well. But for some of you, it's sitting in your environment is a constant reminder of what you've been through, and that has to be shaken up. Four of Wands in reverse, that's either a relationship that didn't work out or a previous disappointment that you've gone through. Ten of Swords in reverse, you can't really separate from it, you know, because you're still living in that environment. Like, you may still be living in the apartment that you shared with your ex-person, or, you know, the place that you did all that healing in, that bedding that you have, that you sat in while you healed yourself, is holding all of those emotions. And I don't think that washing it is gonna be enough at this point. I honestly feel like you can wash it, you can sage it, if you know, because coins are tight, honey. Not everyone has the ability to just redecorate, you know, or change up their whole life. It can be easier said than done. Plan for it, but while you're planning, at the bare minimum, you guys, you want to sage your space, light some Palo Santo, whirl that around your room, or you can do Florida water too. You can buy that off of Amazon, or typically like the Supermercado if you have one in your city, or if you have what would I even call that? Anyways, but you may be able to find it in your grocery store too. But that's something that you don't, you know, that doesn't smoke, that you can cleanse your space with. But at the bare minimum, you want to do that. But a lot of you, I feel like you need to, you know, switch up your environment, change up the feng shui, so you can truly feel the different space that you're in. Because for those of you who go back and forth, some days you feel really good, some days you feel more, you know, down, you feel like you've taken a few steps back again. It's because of your space. The space, all of those items in your room hold all of that emotion. Open a window, light some Palo Santo, some sage, Florida water, cleanse your space, and redecorate and replace, you know, a lot of those items if you can, especially like maybe not your whole bed, but your bedding, you know. So we have the Emperor in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. You guys have been fighting really in your masculine energy for a while, and I see you shifting out of that gracefully. We have the Ace of Swords, so I feel you guys putting yourself as a priority in your life as well. You may get some pushback about that. I'm tapping into like someone who lives with their family, who's having family issues. They don't get it, or they don't understand like the space you're in. They're kind of still in the space like of you know, feeling held back by whatever they've been through. So yeah, you guys, you want to make a plan to move out if you can, or shoot, I don't even know. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't even know. When you live with family, because I don't live with family, so man, a lot of those situations are really tricky. But try to find a way to make it better. Look at this. Replacement, replacement, replacement. And you know, it's funny because the Four of Wands is typically soulmate energy, whereas the Lovers is more of a higher level connection, like divinely guided energy, like a person that you're being divinely guided to, you know, not so you can learn a lesson, but because they are a mirror to you, or they're a great pair for you, a great person for you to be with. Four of Swords, that's an energy of hibernation. So for those of you who've just, you know, gotten over a bad relationship or a bad situation, no matter how it applies, whether it's a lost job or a lost relationship, I feel like you guys are in that hibernating spot, and it's going to best benefit you to do a little more hibernating and just allow this to come through. And that's what I was getting in the beginning of your spread, that you guys are really confident. You don't really have that anxiety anymore naturally, because you're very much so in touch with your intuition because of what you've been through, that it's easy for you to just trust the universe to give you what it is you want, what it is that you need. And like, there's a deep knowing here that you don't have to force it. So for a lot of you, these aren't, let's see what's going on in romance. For a lot of you, these aren't things that I really have to say, because it's like natural for you. Yeah, some of you guys had to dim your light for someone that you've dated in the past, and you're separating from that. We have the Mask and Shine Your Light. Typically, I feel with the Mask, there is an energy of someone else pretending to be something, which may also be true, but I feel like you, Capricorn, did that as well. By dimming your light, toning down your excitements, and you know, you don't want to be like around your romantic partner until you get to that spot. You don't necessarily want to be like who you are around your friends, because I'm different around my friends than I am around my little boo, okay? Like, they're not going to see like the full weird. I don't want to disturb them, you know. But I feel like it's different than that. I feel like some of you guys, you know, tried to be the perfect version of yourself for someone else, like their perfect version of a person, instead of just being yourself. And because of that, we have Indecent Proposal. They never offered you enough, because you either lowered your expectations or what it is that you expected from a relationship, or you may have pretended to be too cool, and then they gave you an offer for someone who would be too cool, you know what I mean, versus someone who, you know, wants something stable. There's just an energy of not being authentic, and I see you guys completely getting away from that. Now this is tea. Oh, this is tea. We got Secret Admirer in heaven. So someone's actually been watching you, Capricorn, through your transformation, and they've seen your growth. And depending on how much, you know, what you've said, or, you know, maybe you just switched up your social media and you were talking about more positive things or something like that. Regardless, someone is watching you and they're attracted to you. They're attracted to you and they like you. And with this person, they like you just the way you are, honestly, truly. You don't have to be any other person, and I don't feel like you guys will be, but just know that going into your next relationship, your next situation, make sure you remain authentic, because you truly don't need to be anyone other than who you are. We also have reunion, so let me see if I can get more on this. I just heard apology, so that's best case scenario. Okay, I'm also getting a message. You've done all of this healing. Don't doubt that someone else can either. So if you're completely closed off to the past, you may be limiting yourself, because just like you're a whole new person, so may be the person that you've dealt with. So if you know you don't want to be with someone, you know, give them a chance to at least apologize, but also make sure you're not treating someone like an older version of themselves, you know, because if they come back into your life and they're treating you like you're wearing a mask, and they start trying to, you know, make you be who they want you to be, you may go into feral mode, you know, and like really spaz out on them, because you may be like, I'm not that person anymore. You're not going to do that to me. Just like you wouldn't want someone to treat you like who you were at some other point, you know, don't treat people, when this person comes back to apologize, don't treat them like they're evil. Understand that they may have been at some point, to be honest, but, you know, everyone deserves forgiveness. And if you want to close the cycle, that is your right, but allow them to say what they need to say at least. We have confessions and reunion. So yeah, you guys, it's going to be up to you whether or not you're going to reunite with someone, like in a relationship sense, and start something over. You will have that opportunity. But like I said, I heard apology before the confessions card even comes out. So someone is definitely admitting the role that they played, and they may have gaslit you. They may have gaslit you in the past, Capricorn, pretending that they didn't know why you were upset, pretending that, you know, they didn't know that, you know, the things that they did, like the manipulative behavior. But yeah, they're coming back and they're being honest. So I would definitely take this opportunity just so you can close the cycle. You can close cycles on your own, but it is easier when, you know, when someone comes around and they just allow you to close it with them. We have commitment, baby bump, and get off your high horse. Get off your high horse. Y'all already know what that was about. I was picking up on that before that even came out as well, where it's like, okay, you guys, don't be too stubborn, okay? Let someone get off, you know, their chest what they need to say. Most of you guys are going towards the new, and with this baby bump card, I'm feeling actual pregnancy with this. I feel pregnancy, I feel starting a family, I feel forever person with this, Capricorn. So you're walking into a phase where the offers you're getting are more quality, and it's because of that vibration that you're putting out. And also there's this realization for some of you who are really emotionally advanced. You're realizing the role that you're playing, or that you've played in the past. You're taking full responsibility, and you're realizing, well, the person that I pretended to be kind of got me here. So some of you guys are really ahead of the curve, really. That's giving me Pisces energy. Like, I wonder if you guys have some Pisces placements. For whatever reason, I just heard Pisces. But yeah, commitment and baby bump. So you guys are walking into a phase where you're getting more quality offers, honestly, truly. Trying to think, where do I want to pull, here or here? Let me just pull from here. Ooh, that's what I was talking about, you guys. We got the Fates card here. So to some degree, there's definitely an energy of divinely guided meetings. The people that you're meeting, soul family, soul tribe, people that you connect with, better friendships, better quality work relationships, better quality relationships, people who want to level you up, people who want to help you, people who provide for you, people that you have things that you can offer them as well. Very much so mutually beneficial relationships. Romantic wise, in terms of business, in terms of friends, better quality people. Like I said, you're meeting your soul tribe, people who mirror your journey, who have grit to them, who understand what you've been through, so they're sensitive to what you've been through. And like I said, just understanding of that process. This Fates doesn't even feel just romantic. It feels like it's romantic in a way, just because it's so beautiful how things kind of played out for you guys. But this isn't just, you know, romantic relationships we're talking about here. Oh, that is so beautiful. This is literally what I was talking about before. Mutually beneficial relationships. We have exchanging gifts, Capricorn. I absolutely love this spread. I am in love with your spread, you guys. Exchanging gifts. Everyone wants to feel wanted. Everyone wants to feel needed, you know? And you have the ability to provide people things because you've leveled yourself up as well. So yeah, you do have things that you can give to people that they will find beneficial and useful. So it's not just like people who are just going to pour into your cup until you're, you know, you've got a pot belly and you're so incredibly full. It's like very much so mutual. Things feel very, very good. We have Treasure Island and Breathe. So if you feel tightly wound right now, if you feel a lot of energy around you right now, it's because there is a lot of energy around you right now. And it's because you're leveling up and you can feel the shifts, okay? Do your very best to be in flow and to go with the shifts, because you guys, there is really a lot happening behind the scenes and right in front of you. But Treasure Island, that's what we're going towards, Capricorn. That is where you're moving to. You've earned this. Nobody got you here but you. Congratulations. This is a full transformation, absolutely full transformation, truly. And I feel like most of you are really ahead of the curve. I do. So yeah, you guys, that was your spread. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private personal tarot reading. You can ask whatever you want for your reading. I don't do payments through Instagram DM. Be aware of fake accounts. My only Insta is linked directly below, and I'll never message you first or anything like that. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well, where I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and so much more. And yeah, that was your reading. I love you, Capricorn. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.